Ever wondered what makes up the United States? Sure, you know about the 50 states, but that's just the start. So let's break it down. The US is a federal republic with 50 states, a federal district. That's Washington, D.C., 5 major inhabited territories, and a handful of smaller, often uninhabited islands. Each state is its own mini-country with its own constitution, government, and laws. But they all play by the same federal rules, thanks to the US Constitution. That's why you'll see both state governments and the big federal government working together, sometimes not so smoothly. Every state, no matter how big or small, gets 2 senators in Congress. But seats in the House of Representatives? Those depend on how many people live in each state, according to the latest census. And here's a fun fact. California is the most populated state, while Wyoming is the least. But D.C., the capital, actually has more people than Wyoming or Vermont. Now, about those territories. Places like Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands are under U.S. control, but residents don't get a vote in presidential elections. They do have their own local governments, though, and send non-voting delegates to Congress. Then there are tiny outposts like Baker Island or Wake Island, uninhabited, but still part of America's patchwork map. Altogether, these states and territories cover everything from snowy Alaska to sunny American Samoa. The biggest state by area is Alaska, while the smallest is Rhode Island, and the tiniest territory, Kingman Reef, is barely a blip in the Pacific. So next time you're looking at a US map, remember, it's way more than just 50 states. It's a collection of places, people, and stories that make up the American experiment. Want to dive deeper? Wikipedia's got the full list, and there's way more to explore. Happy learning!